Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the KKRLA Season 3, Week 3, Game 8. It's the Keen Invitational last game before we figure out who's going to the championship and who's going to the third place match. Whoever wins this match faces the non-beaters, winning 7-5 against the Cuckoos of Shea in the championship round. And whoever loses this goes against the Cuckoos of Shea, losing 5-7 to the non-beaters in the third place round. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and read off our info that we have on both of these teams. The Crimson Knights are 0-1 against a Quad 1 team and are 1-0 against Quad 3. Have never played against a Quad 4 team, so this is a first for the Crimson Knights. And the Song Mixers are 0-1 against a Quad 1 team and 0-3 against a Quad 3 team. So they don't have much luck against Quad 1 teams, which is the number 5 Crimson Knights. Originally, they were the number 9 in the net rankings last week, and then if we look back to last week for the Song Mixers, they were as well number 14 still. And we're never going to forget, this was the week that Alex decided to leave us. He's still obviously the owner of the Musical Strikers, but 5:30 around March 26th, which was, I think, Wednesday, he departed from the KKRLA. He at least let me know, and then he sent out a message, sent out a video of some sort. So I don't know about that, but thank you, Alex. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this game started with the number 5 Crimson Knights. 1-1 are the Crimson Knights, and the Song Mixers are looking for their first win. Scout almost with a shot for the Song Mixers is there trying to get their first win. Viper trying to put up a shot. Will get it to go. Making it 0-1 with 4 minutes and 47 seconds left on the clock. What a nice ISO by Viper, or a nice ISO. C-Block tried to block him, but there was no block. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go into the second tip. As that shot is up, it seems like it will go over into the Crimson Knights side. So, the Song Mixers have found luck once again. Viper tried to ISO once again. No luck there. Sabretooth trying to get a long shot. Made it past Storm, so you got to make it past a couple more now that everyone has reset into defense. Sabretooth sending it down. C-Block sending it down. Scout, what a nice save. Squall trying to put it back into the red zone. C-Block gets it up. It's just a fight in the middle. Song Mixers will win that fight as that ball is now over on the Crimson Knights side. The Crimson Knights, I think, had a chance to score. Just nice defense by the Song Mixers. Poncho will hit it around. Viper again with the second goal for the Song Mixers. What a nice assist by Poncho. Just to put it up there. Hits it off the wall, sees Viper, and Viper's able to get it. With 4:05 left on the clock, 0-2. Here we go into the third tip to figure out who's going to hit this one. And it's going to be the Crimson Knights winning this tip, so good luck to them, because they will try to hit something down. Storm hits it down for the Song Mixers to do something with it. Casper will keep it in the Song Mixers' sides. They're trying to get their first goal, obviously. Casper hits it around. It makes its way, still in the red zone. Just barely about to get in. Scout tries to bump it out, but it's still in the red zone. Everyone's trying to fight for that one. Almost an own goal by Storm, but I think who that was. Storm will block it. Poncho hits it up. That ball is out of the rotary zone for the Song Mixers / the red zone. Squall trying to hit it down. Saved by Viper. Viper has been really just putting in the effort for the Song Mixers. It's just back and forth in the red zone where the Song Mixers are at. And the Song Mixers are able to get the ball over on the Crimson Knights side. What impressive plays by them. I mean, you can't look at it differently. They're playing with extreme just matter. And Viper automatically with a hat trick, making 3 goals for Viper. 2 have been ISOs, 1 has been off an assist. What an impressive play by Viper. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going into now the fourth tip with 2:57 left on the clock. Crimson Knights need to find, number one, some luck, and number two, some playing on the offensive side and defensive side. Their defense has, it's been all ruggedy. Can't really look at it differently, but Viper tries to hit it down once again, but the Crimson Knights were ready for that launch as they know how Viper is playing right now. Poncho trying to hit it away. Will get it as he double taps it. Gets it past Squall, gets it past Sabretooth. Got to get it past a couple more. There's Casper. Casper's had a lot of occurrences this week, I'm pretty sure. Poncho tried to get a shot. No luck there as it hits the top of the crossbar, so just barely got it in. Scout trying to hit it around. It's just a fight near the middle. C-Block sends it. Squall will save it. Viper keeps it up over in the Crimson Knights side. Crimson Knights have got to find some offensive work to deal with. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Crimson Knights that you have seen from the first week against the Musical Strikers, just not playing with the utmost intensity that they need to be doing against this type of team, working for their first win, 0-4. Poncho. Poncho grabbing a nice goal with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock. But, ladies and gentlemen, here goes that fifth tip. Crimson Knights really need to find something, or this will probably be the second scoreless game in KKRLA. No, third scoreless game in KKRLA Season 3 so far. The two scoreless games involved the Crimson Knights were actually the ones to keep the 8-Bit Legends scoreless. So, that's something for them, 5-0. As I forgot to read off their averages, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go find them real quick. Whoever pops up first is who I'm going to read off of. The Song Mixers have a 1.5 points per game. This will definitely bump it up, no matter if they lose or win. And they allow 3.5 points a game, so not looking as well and good for them. The Crimson Knights average 4 points a game and are only allowed 2 points, but that fact has been disproven already as it's 0-4. Crimson Knights have found no luck. This is just terrible defense, terrible offense. I have to put it like that as Poncho scores his second goal, assisted by Viper. It's just a scoring at free will type of game for the Song Mixers, as they more than definitely will cruise past the Crusaders to go to the championship. So no doubt there, as it's 102 now, the sixth tip. I think this probably so far has been the worst defense since the 8-Bit Legends Crusaders game. I guess they must have thought coming in all teams might just play like this if they're worse enough. I mean, you know, you play against the Musical Strikers, you adapt to hard playing. Then you play against the 8-Bit Legends and you're like, oh, maybe this league is pretty bad. So you start expecting less, but that's just something you can't do against these types of teams that want to come in red hot and try to win their first game. As the Song Mixers will get the ball over on the Crimson Knights side, Viper carrying it down. Sabretooth 50-50s and I think wins it. Casper hits it down. Open net. Poncho will back it out and sort of save it. Scout hitting it down. C-Block hits it away. Viper carrying it down into the Crimson Knight side. Ball up in the air. Somebody can grab that goal. And it won't. We saw him almost grab it, but no. As it will be 5-0. The third scoreless game so far in Season 3. What a just poor performance by the Crimson Knights. I love how I said the Crusaders. That's a whole other team. But Viper is your MVP with a 535 score. Went 3 for 5, 3 goals, 5 shots. So that is a 60% shooting attempt with 1 assist and 1 save. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the after-game talk. Well, that's the Keen Invitational. We'll see in the championship game the non-beaters take on the Song Mixers, and we'll see in the third place game the Cuckoos of Shea take on the Crimson Knights, as we just saw there. Let's go ahead and get into the offensive and defensive talks. The Song Mixers offense was playing with the utmost intensity, ready to come in and go straight to the Keen Invitational Championship, and was just came in and was ready to play. An impressive performance by the Song Mixers offense as they score 5 goals against the 0 by the Crimson Knights. Their defense was playing with the utmost intensity as the Crimson Knights offense was just blaringly just without how do I put this? Without the fight that they probably needed to win that game. So, not a lot of luck there for them. Let's go ahead and get into the Crimson Knights offense. Barely played as what a KKRLA team should be. There's a chance that this hasn't happened so far, but there's a chance if the Crusaders keep on playing like this, they're probably going to get disbanded for another crimson-colored team. So you may not want to be playing with shit. That's the only way I could put it. And the Cuckoos of Shea, I know, like, well, if a team plays this poor, then why didn't you do that to the Cuckoos of Shea? Because they came back and were able to win a game. And plus, they put effort into every single game that they played. So, I mean, there's a reason. Let's go ahead and get into the Crimson Knights defense. If you thought your TV paused, if you thought your phone, your tablet, your computer, your laptop, your PC, or whatever must have froze, you're incorrect. The reason you heard nothing was not because my mic lagged out, not because the stream lagged out, not because the video accidentally paused. That was because there was no defense by the Crimson Knights. Nothing. It didn't even deserve to be said by anything. This didn't even deserve to be talked about. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I hope you will catch me next week on Week 4. We're going to see Week 4 opening with two new teams playing against each other, the SKNA Records versus the Crusaders. And that's mostly it for this week. Foreshadowing the next week, we'll see the Kena Invitational third-place game before the championship on Saturday, where we will see the Cuckoos of Shea take on the Crimson Knights, and then for the championship game, we'll see the non-beaters take on the Song Mixers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I will see you Sunday, actually, for the opening of Vinyl Wars Season 3, Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator versus ABC by the Jackson 5.